Social talents is you can go from an amazing burlesque performance to a speech on empowerment and body shaming. So our next entrant got through at the Glasgow quarterfinals. Yes, let's hear it for Glasgow. How many entrants have we got from Glasgow? 3? Oh, we've got 3. Yeah. 3 semi-finalists. So she's going to be talking to you in such an amazing manner. We were all completely just bowled over by her up in Glasgow. And I'm not a judge, but I was like, yes, fight for everything. Put it through. Oh, I don't have a say. Fuck it. Right, so let's welcome this amazing woman onto the stage and hear her incredible journey. Please welcome Fifi Valentine.
Hello, can everyone hear me okay? Good. Right, I would like to talk to you today about how to have the perfect body. A perfect body like mine. Yay! Surprised? Many people are. It would appear that in these days of increased tolerance and enhanced protection of minority groups, gender doesn't matter, sexual orientation doesn't matter, race doesn't matter, and religion doesn't matter. But apparently size does matter. It matters more than kindness, generosity, attitude or talent. It matters enough for plus-size women to be treated sometimes as somehow subhuman. Consider, for example, how the media approaches women's bodies. Advertisements proclaim that a pear is no shape for a woman and question whether you are beach body ready. Celebrity magazine headlines scream whenever a star gains a few pounds. It works both ways though. Weight loss can be viewed negatively just as often as positively, meaning that women of all shapes and sizes are left feeling not good enough. For all that we've seen a bit of a backlash recently against body shaming, women are still being sent a clear message by the media about what is and isn't acceptable for their bodies. Particularly upsetting for me is the regularity with which women body shame other women. You can't have failed to hear the recent story about Playboy model Danny Mathers, who shared a photo of a woman in a gym changing room, along with the caption, "If I can't unsee this, then you can't either." The criticism of her actions was immediate, but I remain baffled that any woman could think that it was appropriate or acceptable to say that about someone else.
She's a douchebag!
The trouble with fat shaming is that it's such an intrinsic part of our culture that it can be difficult to recognise. Perhaps people who comment on food choices in the supermarket or restaurants or make patronising noises in the gym genuinely think that they're being helpful or offering encouragement. But their good intentions don't erase the shaming effects of their unsolicited opinions. In fact, more often than not, it's not just strangers that sort of behaviour doesn't just come from strangers. Our family and friends are just as likely to throw out careless comments, not always with malicious intent, but instead in the misguided belief that they're being cruel to be kind. The frequency with which body shaming still happens means that fat people go about their lives constantly on guard, always prepared for someone to make a comment or offer advice that hadn't been asked for. I did this for years. I wore clothes that hid my body. I hid behind my hair. I avoided social situations and I never ate in public. As a massage therapist and then as a midwife, I've worked with naked bodies for most of my adult life. I was always fully accepting and accommodating of other women's bodies, just not my own. However, I've found with age and education, possibly a bit of therapy as well, I've become much more accepting of myself. The truth is, you can't tell how healthy someone is just by looking at them. You can't tell how much or what they eat, and you can't tell how much they exercise either. And even if you could, it would be none of your business. The only thing you can tell by looking at a fat person is how you feel about fat people. Other people might have an issue with my body, but finally I don't. I've worked extremely hard to get mental, family, friends and colleagues. I've battled severe mental health problems. I've forced myself past self-doubt and insecurities amassed over 40 years not to have an issue with my body. I'm proud of my body and I'm not ashamed to show it off. Who are the media to tell me what perfection looks like? Or strangers, or friends, or family? I know my body's perfect because it keeps me going every day, allowing me to enjoy life. It's made 3 beautiful children. It looks great in dresses, and pretty amazing out of them as well. Wobbly tummy, stretch marks and all. Fat women are sometimes criticised as being unsuitable role models for the younger generation. I couldn't disagree more. I don't believe that I'm teaching my children that it's good to be fat. I believe that I'm teaching them that it's okay to be whoever you are and to love the skin you're in. So, what's the secret to having the perfect body? I believe that it's acceptance and confidence. Loving yourself will create the understanding that your body is perfect because it's yours. So live, laugh, love, eat that piece of chocolate cake, take your clothes off on a stage if you want to, and embrace yourself. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fifi Valentine.